Hello student, welcome to all of you once again in the class of Tybcom Marketing Management 2. In our previous session, we had seen the responsibilities of marketing manager in respect of various aspects just like a shareholder, worker, company, creditors, environment, etc. Now, in our today's session, we have to learn the impact of marketing. So let's move on the study content first. So this is the study content of our today's lecture, impact of marketing. Now we have to see the impact of marketing on our next slide. So let's start. So this is the impact of marketing. Modern business organization is the outcome of miracles in transportation and speedy industrialization. The whole world has become a global market to stand perfectly and strongly in an international market. Businessmen cannot escape from advertising. Marketing receives much impact. Some of this is a justified and some is not. Social impact that certain marketing practices hurt individual customers, society as a whole, and other businesses firms. The impact of marketing has been classified in three categories. First one, marketing impact of customer. Next one, marketing impact on society, and marketing impact on other businesses. So we have to see first one, marketing impact on customer. Customers have many concern about how well the marketing system serve their interest. There are six primary criticism level at the marketing function by consumers. Consumers, advocates, and government agencies. It includes the following impact. Number one, high cost of distribution. Greedy intermediaries mark up prices beyond the value of their services. There are too many intermediaries or middlemen and the duplicate services. Resellers have responded by saying that the work performed by the intermediaries is necessary and takes away the responsibility from the consumer or the manufacturer. The rising markup is really the result of improved services. Operating costs are driving up prices in reality. Profit margin are low because of intense competition. Next one is high advertising and promotional cost. Marketing is accused of driving off promotion and advertising cost. Marketers respond by saying that customers want more than the merely functional qualities of products. They want psychological benefits, branding, even through it the cost more gives buyer confidence. Heavy advertising is needed to inform millions of potential buyers of the merit of the brand. Heavy advertising and promotion may be necessary for the match competitors' efforts. Next one is deceptive pricing. Marketers are sometimes accused of deceptive price practices that lead customers to believe that they will get more value than they actually do. Three groups exist with respect to these alleged practices. A. Deceptive pricing includes such practices as a falsely advertising factory or wholesale prices or a large reduction from phony high list price. Deceptive promotion includes such practices as a overstating of product features or performance, luring the customers to the store for a bargain that is out of stock or running weak contents. Deceptive packaging includes extra garaging package contents through stable design, not filling the package to the loop, using misleading labeling or dis- uh, discrediting size of misleading terms. Deceptive practices have led to legislation and other consumer protection actions. Marketers urge that the most companies avoid deceptive practices because such practices harm their business in the long run. Next one, high pressure selling. High pressure selling is another criticism of marketing laws require door to door salespeople to announce that they are selling products. Also, buyers have a three-day cooling off period in which they can cancel a contract after rethinking it. Marketing impact on society. Some impact has been leveled at marketing because of its perceived negative impact on society as a whole. The marketing impact on society has been include number one, poor service. In contemporary society, poor service is disadvantage. Consumer is another impact against marketing. Clearly, better marketing system must be built in low income areas. Critics believe the poor have been exploited by marketers. Next one is producing too few social goods. There needs to be more of a balance between social and private goods. Options are the government could require more safety be built into products or make consumers pay social cost. Number three, cultural pollution. Constant assault on privacy by advertising and noise, clutter. Marketing answers by saying marketers hope that their ads reach primarily the target audience. Ads make much of television and radio free to users and keep down the cost of magazines and newspapers. Number four, too much political power. Companies do promote and protect their own interest. They have a right to counter forces are in place to offset business promotional and political power. This is the next and last one part of marketing impact. Marketing impact on other businesses. Marketing impact on other businesses includes number one, adverse effect on competitors. Certain companies, while diversifying and expanding their activities, introduce the plans of mergers, acquisitions, and amalgamations. A 60 years reputed Tata oil mill is recently merged with Hindustan Lever Limited, a giant multinational company. Such types of merger and acquisition may have a negative impact on competitors. Next one is unfair practices. There are certain companies which may induce into unfair trade and marketing practices. For example, Coca-Cola acquires the famous brand Thumbs Up and Limca in India and thus reduce the competition to a great extent. On the other hand, Pepsi Cola use patent and huge promotional spending so that they can tie up with suppliers and dealers to keep out the competitors. Pepsi Cola heavily spent on advertisement and providing all sort of amenities such as a free transparent freezing system, free samples and more commissions to the supplier and dealers as a compared to other cold drinks in the market. In addition, there are some companies which bring their prices below cost, buying up competitors' products and shares in the open market has become a routine phenomenon for giant companies in the world. Next one is high advertising. The high cost of advertising resulted in high promotion cost which is to be paid by customers. There are certain washing powder companies who spend more than half of their profit for advertising. According to the views of companies' personal customers are responsible for psychological values as they want branded products which specifies value benefits, superiority and quality of the products to the customers. Next one is conflict between private and public goods. It is a common that private companies are overselling their goods or products at the expense of public goods. There should be uniform proportion of selling private as well as public goods so as to avoid conflicts between them. Like example, increase in cable connection means increase in more entertainment tax. Looking system restrict cable operators to exhibit vulgar movies and programs. However, they are not worried about tax to be paid or channels to be shown, but they are interested in selling their services at extra social cost. Next one is spoiling the culture. No doubt, advertisement is product of culture. Therefore, it should receive cultural treasures and richness in the true sense. Unfair trade practices followed by the owners of cybercafe or internet hub, universal viewing of adult programs on cable networks and televisions all leads to culture pollution. There is a fear that new generation may lose its own status and entity due to the culture poorness. Next one is materialism. Today's world is materialistic world as everyone is running after possessing as many material things as he can. People are judged by the materials they they possess from time to time. A person is said to be a successful person if he is in possession of all materialistic things of the modern business world. Advertising is solely responsible for creating materialism in the society as it creates desire or eagerness in the minds of the masses. Later on, such eagerness in the converted into demand for the products or the services. So, in this session, we have to cover all the aspect of marketing impact. In our next lecture, we will see the remaining part of this unit. Thank you.